Welcome to Minds on Fire. Don't judge a man until you have walked to moons in his moccasins. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. The soul would have no rainbow if the eyes had no tears. Listen, or your tongue will make you deaf. A bird doesn't sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. Don't let yesterday use up too much of today. When you were born, you cried and the world rejoiced. Live your life in such a way that when you die, the world cries and you rejoice. Tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I may remember. Involve me and I'll understand. Those who have 1 foot in the canoe and 1 foot in the boat are going to fall into the river. It is better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. Give thanks for unknown blessings already on their way. Don't be afraid to cry. It will free your mind of sorrowful thoughts. Don't let the grass grow on the path of friendship. If you chase to rabbits, you will catch neither one. It is easy to be brave from a distance. A good chief gives, he does not take. The frog does not drink up the pond in which it lives. Silence is the absolute poise or balance of body, mind, and spirit. The greatest strength is gentleness. You must speak straight so that your words may go as sunlight into our hearts. Don't be afraid to go out on a limb. That's where the fruit is. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. It is better to speak the truth that hurts than falsehood that comforts. The weakness of the enemy makes our strength. To touch the earth is to have harmony with nature. Before eating, always take a little time to thank the food. Man's law changes with his understanding of man only. The laws of the Spirit remain always the same. The one who tells the stories rules the world. What is life? It is the flash of a firefly in the night. It is the breath of a buffalo in the winter time. The only death that is inevitable is the death of the spirit. The soul is all that is worth living for. All else is dross. He who would do great things should not attempt them all alone. You can't wake a person who is pretending to be asleep. Do not wrong or hate your neighbor, for it is not he that you wrong, but yourself. The ground on which we stand is sacred ground. When you arise in the morning, give thanks for the morning light, for your life and strength. Give thanks for your food and the joy of living. If you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault lies in yourself. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid not to try. Those who live in the past limit their future. Respect the elders, teach the young, cooperate with the pack. Every animal knows more than you do. The greatest battles are fought in the mind. We are all visitors to this time, this place. We are just passing through. Our purpose here is to observe, to learn, to grow, to love, and then we return home. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. To understand the heart and mind of a person, look not at what he has already achieved, but at what he aspires to. Be still, and the earth will speak to you. The fire within is the most important kind. Don't curse the darkness, light a candle. A good leader does not seek power, but has power thrust upon them. Happiness is not having what you want, but wanting what you have. The greatest gift you can give another is the purity of your attention. Respect is earned, not given. The true beauty of a person is revealed in their actions. Do not let the shadows of your past darken the doorstep of your future. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. To be strong is to understand weakness. To be weak is to have fears. To have fears is to have something precious to you. The strength of the wolf is the pack, and the strength of the pack is the wolf. Don't be afraid to start over. It's a chance to build something better this time. We are all connected, like the blood that unites us all. Seek wisdom, not knowledge. Knowledge is of the past. Wisdom is of the future. What you give, you keep. What you keep, you lose. A man who trims himself to suit everybody will soon whittle himself away. Give thanks for what you are now, and keep fighting for what you want to be tomorrow. The river is in my veins, and my ancestors are calling. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. A nation is not conquered until the hearts of its women are on the ground. The greatest wealth is health. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Judge not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. We are the land to harm the earth is to heap contempt on its creator. Patience is the key to paradise. It is better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. The past is for learning from and letting go. You can't revisit it, it vanishes. The greatest battles are those fought within the self. A heart with love has no room for hatred. Let your dreams be your guide, for dreams show the way to a future yet to be. The sun is not responsible for melting the snowflake. A wise person can see more from the bottom of a well than a fool can from a mountain top. A gentle hand can move mountains. When we show respect for other living things, they respond with respect for us. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Do not be afraid to be a lone wolf. Embrace your individuality. Take only what you need and leave the land as you found it. Wisdom comes from observing and listening, not just from speaking. Don't carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. It is meant to be shared. The sun rises every morning, not just for the chosen few, but for all. The heart knows no boundaries, it only knows love. The greatest battles are won with love, not weapons. True wealth is measured by the love in your heart, not the money in your pocket. The wind may blow, but the mountain remains rooted. Choose your words wisely, for they have the power to build or destroy. The greatest teachers are the ones who listen. Do not let anger control your actions. It will only lead to regret. Learn from the mistakes of others. You won't live long, enough to make them all yourself. The true measure of a person is how they treat those who can do nothing for them. Wisdom is knowing what to do. Skill is knowing how to do it. The sweetest fruit is often found on the highest branches. Be a voice for the voiceless. Stand up for what is right. Do not underestimate the power of small acts of kindness. The path of truth may be difficult, but it is worth the journey. The butterfly teaches us that change can be beautiful. Do not take more than you need. Leave enough for others. The eyes of the owl see what others cannot. The sunsets remind us that there is beauty even in endings. The spirit of the eagle teaches us to soar above our limitations. The spirit of the horse teaches us the power of freedom and movement. Respect the wisdom of the elders. They are the keepers of knowledge. The bond between siblings is stronger than any storm. Do not judge others. Their journey is different from yours. The spirit of the owl guides us to see beyond the surface and explore the mysteries of life. The spirit of the mountain teaches us strength and resilience.